Welcome back to Team Out of the Tank. This is Doug here. We took a little vacation. Sorry for not uploading as usually as possible as we do. But we're back to some Platinum Shenanigans with Sultai Ramp. You know, we got our Essence Scatters, Slaughter Rangers, Tyrant Scorns, Growth Spirals, Euro, Mystical Disputes, Narset Cry, Retro Set, Tameo, Nissa, Shark Typhoons, Casualties, or Lands. And the deck list will be in the comment section below. We just play best of ones. The reason is because if I try to do three games with, sideboards, a lot of Yuri on control decks, so it's just going to be forever, and it's going to be like a 3-hour video. So, oh, man, I almost choked on my gum there and died. No, but it's just going to be best of ones, just to give you guys as many games as possible with the different decks. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and comment down what you guys want us to play next. We are working on a Yuri on Bant deck, but it's just a matter of getting the lands, and if you don't have the proper lands, you're going to get, mana screwed. There's a lot of heavy, blue cost cards like Euro, or Elspeth Conquers Death, and, so on and so forth. But we'll see you very shortly in the games. Alright, we got a Temple of Mystery, Swamp, Watery Grave, Thought Erasure, Typhoon, Casualties, and a Euro. We got a turn 2 play, turn 3, maybe a turn 4 with the cycling for a 2-2, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to keep this, go Temple, and then Swamp, and then Thought Erasure. So turn 1, just, tap land. Turn 2, Swamp. Turn 3, play for the Watery Grave, go Euro. But that's if everything goes according to plan. Our opponent seems to be Plat 3, I think. Plat 2. Alright, so we go first, we go Temple. Keep that Fabled on top. Opponent has no companion, so goes Mountain. Alright, so we're gonna go Swamp. Let's see what he has. Ooh, mono red. Alright, let's get this. For right now, I'm more scared of the Robber of the Rich. We're gonna keep that. Start taking out, this Phoenix of the Ash type of thing. Or the Embercleaves at this point. The Runaway Steamkin is fine. We're gonna go pay for that. Euro. Look at that. Enters tapped. The reason I put this one instead of the Fabled is because I don't want to shock this then next turn, and I don't want to lose any life with mono red. It seems to me like, alright, he may have drawn a land, but he decided to attack light up the stage. Robber the Rich with an Annex, so he's going to play the Robber. That is perfectly fine. So what we can do here is Fabled, activate ability. Let's see. We have 2 forms of islands, 2 forms of swamp, 2 forms of forest, 3 forms of swamps actually. Let's get a forest. It pairs nice with Nissa. Let's go Nissa. +1 this Watery Grave, because we can get 2 forms of forest, a form of swamp, Temple of Mystery, so that's 4, 5, 6. And we will have enough for casualties next turn. So we can literally kill a Mountain, his Robber of the Rich, and an enchantment. Hit the trifecta there. If my opponent plays land and a creature, he won't take with Robber of the Rich, which he's going to go with the Annex, because that's the best play. Unless if he wants to go with the Phoenix of the Ash and try to hit the Nissa. Goes Annex, gets a counter on Steamkin. Is he going to remove the counters for Phoenix? No, he just goes Fervent Champion. He should remove the counters, gone Phoenix, played the Fervent Champion, and he would have still had a 2-2. Wider board. But that's just my opinion. Alright, so when Steamkin hits Nissa, Robber the Rich hits Nissa, Fervent Champion hits Nissa. So what's going to happen here is we're going to block the Robber of the Rich, let the Fervent Champion stay, and the Steamkin stay. So that's 4 or 5. Nissa goes down to 1, which is perfectly fine. Oh snap! I forgot. He has Embercleave effect. Alright, he's gonna attack it to he's gonna attach it to Robber the Rich. Yeah, we lost this trade here. That was horrible. That was a perfect play on him. We misplayed that hard. Let's see. There's no point of getting the Ember Cleave. Uh, we have 5 cards in grave. We can Thought Erasure and then set up for Euro, but that's he can even attach the so he can make that 8-16. That's pretty much game there, dude. Uh, yeah, he got it. Mono Red is still hyper aggressive. Yeah. We should have paid for a 1/1 and then killed whichever had the Ember Cleave. Um, so we got Zagoth, Temple, Swamp, Temple of Melody, uh, Tyrant Scorn, and Growth Spiral. We're gonna keep this. We got a lot of good plays. We're gonna go Zagoth Triome and then into a Swamp. No, how can we do? Yeah, we can go Zagoth. And then Swamp, so we can Tyrant Scorn, or actually, we can actually go Temple of Temple of Deceit. Keep that on top. Our opponent has a Urion companion. Goes Castle Ventress. He's gonna go no Birth. Alright, that's cool with us. Temple of Melody. We don't need that now. I have seen no red source, so I doubt it's Jeskai. Oh, he has an Omen. Jeskai Agent deck. Sure. Sure. If he goes to Fairy, we can counter with Growth Spiral, get a land, be up to 5 in Casualties of War. Keeps one top, one bottom. Sure. Goes Castle Ventress to Fairy or Narset. Decides to do none. We're gonna just still Growth Spiral. If he counters, that's one counter out of his hand. Temple of Deceit comes down. So he still has counters in his hand. We're gonna try to get those out with Thought Erasure. 4, 5. Yeah. We're gonna keep that on top just to hit the lands. For casual, so we can just hard cast casualties. So let's see what he has. Oh, what's that? So he's about to hit 4. So I guess we hit the Fires of Invention. Keep the Narset on top. So this is a Fires deck, huh? Unfortunately, we go Nissa. He can definitely Clarion our creatures. So we're just gonna Alright, so let's get a what do you say, forest? Yeah, let's get a forest or an island actually. No, let's get a forest, just in case. Casualties, hit Chapman land. Let's hit the Castle Ventress. We don't care about the blast zone. I don't think he has a counter, but he would put a counter on blast zone. Yeah. He does. So we're gonna pass a turn. Remember, we're delaying him. So he can't play his 5th land and go Kenrith. He has to play his 4th land, and now he has to wait a turn. So here we can go. Let's go Narset. No counter. Perfect. Activate ability. Sure, Ritual sit with 3 lands in the bottom of the deck. They are shuffled, so we can't see what they are. This, I think, might be a little bit more beneficial than we think. Our opponent goes to Fairy. -3 or +1? +1. He wants to keep it because it's a good effect. Let's get that Nissa. Let's go Nissa. No counter. +1. Oh, actually, we should have gone Casualties. Yeah, I think because he can go if he has it fires into Deafening Clarion when we lose a creature, or he can just Deafening Clarion when we lose land. But we have two forms of swamps, two forests with Nissa, and two islands with Sagoth. So let's go swamp here. Next, let's attack the fairy, so that way he can't bounce, but our opponent could Clarion, and we can still casualties. If he Clarions, he taps out. If he goes fires, we don't care because he can't counter on our turn. So we're just thinking out the plays here. His best bet would be to Glass Casket or Clarion. He would probably Casket now. So if he oh, he just scoops. Okay, that's fine with us. We're black. We're not black. We're back in plat 3. Alright, so we're into game 3. We got two Fabled Passages. Not the best thing we want to see, but hey, at least we have 3 lands. Overgrown Tomb with 2 Fabled, Mystical Dispute, 2 Euros, and a Nissa. I say we keep this. We go Fabled, Overgrown Tomb. We can shock it in the Tomb and go Euro. But our opponent has a Urion, so, it's a bit of a slow deck. And if he tries to, to fair, we got a Dispute here. Unless if he goes turn 4, then, hey, we'll see what happens. So we go Fabled. We're not gonna crack it. Next and turn. We want him to leave it to the suspense. Oh my goodness, we're leaving it up to the suspense. We're gonna be mysterious here. He goes Temple Plenty, so it's a banned deck, which is fine with us. Cause no, this is not fine because they ramp up really quick. So we're gonna have to try to end this as fast as possible, which is not a good thing because we're a late game deck. Ooh, that Thought Eraser looks nice. We're just gonna go Thought Eraser, pay 2 life. Interesting. This is interesting. Let's get rid of that Paradise Druid. Send that casualties to the grave. It helps out our Euro. Our opponent now can't go turn 2 Paradise Druid, which is good. So here we're gonna go Fabled Passage. Pass the turn. If he goes Evolution Sage, that's fine with us. He has no counters on creatures. We're gonna get yeah, we're gonna get a forest just because of Nissa. We're gonna my turn. Euro here. Hopefully we draw land. Try to hit our 4th. No land. Oh, just incredible. From 3 lands to 3 lands. Our opponent goes forest, no counters once again, which is pretty cool with Urion. He doesn't mutate, so he just plays a Parcel Beast. So we got a land. We're gonna go. Yeah, let's just go Sagoth. Euro, draw, hopefully get a 5th land. No 5th land, just another Narset. We do have enough for Euro, but we don't want to Euro just yet. Tremor Elementals? 4 color Elementals? That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. So that's 7 damage. Oh no, he's gonna keep it untapped. Interesting. We can't kill it with Tyrant Scorn. So I don't want to go Narset. If we go Narset, I can guarantee you we're gonna hit nothing but lands, and we're gonna have 1 man available. So we're just gonna end up going past turn. We could have gone Euro, but once again, I don't want to get rid of the Euro when he has a Chandra in hand. He can literally play it, kill it, and then that's it. We have nothing to go for after that. So our opponent plays a land, gets a counter with Omnath, gets a counter with Evolution Sage, which is fine. So I don't want to return the Omnath. We're going to take 10 here. We're going to block the Evolution Sage. Finally, our 5th land. Yeah, that's fine. Our opponent goes Chandra plus his 1, and that's game. Um, sure. So I have to pay the 2 here. We're gonna go Nissa. We're gonna +1 the Sagoth Triome because that's the only one that can get us our Tyrant Scorn. Or no, it cannot actually. Yeah, that's game. Unfortunate hand. We literally got stuck on 3 lands in the ramp deck, and we went out of our way to get it as much as possible. But I guess don't keep 3 lands apparently. Just play a land deck. Just that way you don't run out of lands. Alright, we're up against Ginger Tofu Man. We got 4 lands, so we're not gonna get stuck on 3 lands this game. 2 Overgrown Tombs, Water Grave, Forest, Slaughter Razor, Shark Typhoon, Casualties of War. Our opponent goes first, and we're gonna keep this. We got a turn 2 play and technically a turn 3 play. Our opponent goes Flourishing Fox. So here we're gonna Overgrown Tomb tapped. Pass the turn. Our opponent goes Mountain, goes Valiant Rescuer, so we're already behind. Here we're gonna go pay for the Water Grave, Thought Erasure. Hopefully we can get a Retro Set off the top. Let's get rid of that Drana Stinger. I really want to keep this. I really do. Let's keep it. What more can we lose, right? Opponent draws a card. He has 2 lands. He has a Frostveil. Why didn't you play the Winds card? Sure. Draws a card. We take 5. We go down to 12. Just like that. It's turn 3. Alright, so here we're gonna pay for this next. And turn Shark Typhoon 1/1, block the Valiant Rescuer. Yeah, they just keep getting bigger and bigger. Then we can go Narset, hopefully find Retro Set and then survive until then. But our opponent just keeps cycling. That Fox keeps getting bigger and bigger. If we do get a Tyrant Scorn though, we do stop the Flourishing Fox, which mitigates some of the bleeding, but he still has a bunch of 1/1s. Alright, so our opponent plays the Winds card. He cycles for 1, makes a 1/1, gets a token on his Flourishing Fox. That's a 5/5 now. So we're going to take 5, 6, 7. We're going to go down to 5. We can always block the Valiant Rescuer. He goes Dranis thing, and never mind. He's going to just keep going. Get this Flourishing Fox as big as possible. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay, so he's trying to go for game. Okay. Alright. So here I'm going to have to block the Valiant Rescuer. 7, 8, 9. We're going to go down to 3. If he has a Zenith Lair, it doesn't matter if we block the Flourishing Fox. I don't know what to tell you, boys. Yeah, this is game. Apparently we're too slow as a ramp deck. Sure, Growth Spiral. No Tyrant Scorn. No, just now we get flooded. But yeah. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Unfortunately, that's our games for today. Hopefully we can do better next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, the games. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Why didn't I do this or that type of thing? My misplays. If you could have done it better, what should you have done? What could you have done? And what will you do? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a nice day.